Hi, welcome to the market alert for Thursday, the 24th of August 2023. So bonds, Bitcoin and big tech and bullion soar as bad news is good news once again. This week has seen the biggest set of bad news since April of this year, but doesn't stop the markets from moving higher. Stocks and bonds rally after soft US PMI data into Jackson Hole. That was all that was required. Today's news, we've got the usual weekly unemployment numbers, followed by core durable goods, and then FOMC Harker speaking. Obviously, the market's waiting to hear what Powell's got to say with regards to his three-day symposium in the US. US dollar down a bit yesterday, as you can see, but still above the 200 MA, so no big deal there at all. Right, let's move on, take a look at the Dow, work our way through to the metals, which had a surprising day move to the upside. So in the Dow, you can see the market already moving up on the overnight. In fact, it's trying to break out of this sideways move to the upside. It's taking advantage of the overnight session in order to do that. You can see that price is already back at the highs. The DAX is doing the same thing, but let's have a look at yesterday afternoon. We had that classic sideways move from the Dow as we run into the Labor Day weekend, with the market trading down to the close and then bringing the market back before the close. What a surprise. Also note there overnight, as I say, we're heading back to the high already. In the German DAX, already moving to the upside, third day of green as the market hits the 20 bar moving average, needs to close above this, but good news is the market is already closing above the high, or just at the high I should say, of yesterday. Yesterday was awful, to put it bluntly. In the first few hours, the market then broke down at lunchtime and then came back with the Dow late on in the session. The main thing here is that the market stays above the high of yesterday and continues to march to the upside, where we will see resistance, as you can already see, at 78 and 89, having taken out the 38, the 50 and the 62% retracement already. You can expect some resistance at this level, which also the 89 tying in with the 50 EMA there. In the S&P 500, already through the 78% retracement overnight, and also through the high of yesterday as well. Like I say, you're going into the holiday weekend, they're going to ramp the markets up. You can see this yesterday taken down to the close and then ramped overnight and continues overnight. And unlike the other markets, is currently through the high, the others just at it. In the FTSE 100, also moving up, we've got green, and again we're already at yesterday's high. Let's just draw in a few target prices to the upside for this market as well, and you can see we're just through the 38. We need to get through the 50, the 20 bar moving average tying in there with the 62% retracement. Meanwhile, in the 30-minute chart, the market moving higher from the start, then trading sideways, and then managing to break out a bit. But overnight, bit of a shakeout here down to the 7,200 level, or 7,300, sorry. Market moving up and stuck at the high there as well. However, the star performer of the day was silver, up 4% yesterday. Amazing. Long may it continue, but I won't believe a single thing I see in these charts until we get through the all-time high. First goal, $30, and like I say, this manipulation doesn't end until we get through the the $50 range, and we make a new all-time high. But the market heading in the right direction at the moment. It's been given the opportunity to do this. Whether it continues, who knows. If we look at the gold chart, also allowed to move up yesterday, coming off that 892 area. And there you can see a decent move there as well. But it depends what Powell's got to say, and we'll find out, won't we, sooner or later over the next 3 days. What's interesting as well, for those that have mocked me, called me a conspiracy theorist and all the rest of it, well, just have a look at this. And you will see there, JP Morgan's metals traders jailed over market manipulation scheme. Two former precious metal traders at JP Morgan have been sentenced to prison engaging in fraud, attempted price manipulation. I like that bit. Typical Justice Department in the US. Attempted price manipulation. Of course it was manipulated. So if we have a look, yeah, it resulted in 10 million losses for market participants. So hopefully they'll get their money back. And as it says down here, they were fined $920 million for this activity. So the question is it continuing? You're damn right it's continuing. Whoever's got hold of the scheme now to suppress the metals, then they're still doing it. There's no doubts about it, because there's no way we can go through a cost of living crisis. Everything else on the planet has gone up 100% or more, except for metal, or silver, which is 60% cheaper than it was in 1979 and 2011. If that isn't blatant, I don't know what is. And that continues to be the case. It's obviously being suppressed for the batteries and whatever, for the solar panels, etc. This net zero crap that they're pumping out as well. But there you go. Gold silver ratio obviously tanked on a 4% rise, leaving the gold in the dust yesterday, which you can see there. But this is slightly alarming, isn't it, when we get down to these levels, because they're likely to start sending the price back to the sell side as of Tuesday next week. That's if the manipulation is to continue, which I fear it probably will, until we get a new financial system and the dollar dies completely or is replaced with something else. Then silver is going to be kept, and in those lows is going to remain suppressed. Okay, that will do it for this one. Well, let's see what happens today. Like I say, the markets are heading into a holiday weekend, bank holiday, final one for the UK, and also Labour Day celebrations for the US. Okay, that's it for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.